We come back home and talk matters on Jammeh and his victims, because victims of the former president Jammeh are no longer keeping their pains inward, since supporters of ex-president beam to demand for his return from exile. One of the victims who vowed to take on Jammeh physically if they are to meet on a clear field. The Victim Center held a press conference that showed emotional presentation of victims of human rights violations under the rule of the former president. Binta Baji has more on that in this report.
A victim of former Gambian President Yahya Jammeh's regime has sworn to attack Mr. Jammeh anytime he returns to the country from Equatorial Guinea, where he has been in exile since he lost the 2016 elections. Kafubayo alleged that he was captured alongside the then youth leader of the United Democratic Party, Solo Sandeng, and subjected to torture with a hammer on his mouth until he lost 3 of his lower teeth. Mr. Sandeng later died in custody as a result of the inhuman treatment by Mr. Jammeh's most brutal killers. During a press conference by Gambia Center for Victims of Human Rights Violations on Monday, Mr. Bayo said they as victims may be weak, but swore if Yahya Jammeh comes back, they will physically attack him.
One time he come be fana ko haribi ale nyol kat bante malala ko molal banke alati ni yemin fo yambulo ken ni yemin fo definitely ndir be nyande radio sisnale because ko ben tol fala tol kabiri wo wuraro yen teriba deman fenkal ko kote wo suto be fo so mo 12 o'clock nata nyaayele say ye pira sin kol kana wuli e ka foko woya jamme naja ay frida e kan tol mo libe tambal te fango dalante ke amanol libe tamlan dale be boku lebe ko mo be fa still now say ko ya Jammeh da jan tolbe sonna wala ba ornana tolbe fala bari nana jan tolbe fala bari be attack bila wallahi tallahi.
In an emotional moment, one Aissatou Damfa also alleged that her husband was poisoned while in jail at the State Central Prison for opposing Mr. Jammeh.
When we are suffer,
that's the
we
feeling
are tired.
of all the victims.
We don't want to see Yahya Jammeh in this country anymore. We don't want to see him. He has no right to come back. He killed our husbands since 1994 up to date. We are tired. We are suffer. We don't want to see Yahya Jammeh anymore in this country. Those who are saying that Yahya Jammeh have right to come back, she has no right to come back in this country. She killed our parents. She killed our husbands. She killed our brothers. We are tired.
Last week, the Victim Center said in a statement that if former President Jammeh is allowed to return to the Gambia without being arrested or charged, it will be a failure on the government to uphold its duty to the victims. For iAfrica News, I am Binta Baji.